What was your name?
I'm not doing it.
So over the last couple of years, we've had the opportunity to shoot some quality bucks on the ranch. We average about 135 to 140 on our deer, but we've had several larger bucks. This ranch has the capability of producing 150, 160, actually all the way up into the low 90s and the low 200s. And as I flip through these pictures, you can see that we've had the caliber, we've got the quality, the deer are here. We put the time and the effort in. This is a new spot for this year. Just got everything set up today. We got a new tower blind right here. Feeder with the feeder pin down here. Deer typically follow this dry creek line through this draw, and this is the last point of no return, so most of the times they come right out of this last section of trees here, follow this draw which continues north for several miles, and they work their way north from this point. So this should be a killer spot for this season. I'm doing a little brush hogging this afternoon. We try to get in here this time of year. We're keeping our roads and our entrances into stands and feeder locations clean. That helps us get into stand locations easier, quieter, and it makes it for an overall better entrance and exit. Makes life a lot easier. Keeps seed and debris and brush and all that stuff out of our gear and out of our equipment. And what we'll do is gather inventory. This is going to be dumb. And what we actually do with the hit list is we actually name these bucks and we present these or show them to our clients. And it gets our clients excited about the season. They get to see kind of what we've been seeing all year prior to their hunt. They can come in, and actually some of these guys want to chase specific deer, and that's kind of cool. It gives each deer some hype and some excitement behind what we're actually doing. And so also another reason why we name these deer is it helps us keep track through the year with different guys in different situations. Instead of saying let's go chase the 8-point, we can say let's go chase Bob. Hopefully we've got a sizable hit list for this fall's hunting season. So we started feeding black-eyed peas this year. We found a company called Peas Plus out in Nacona, Texas. These peas are going to replace feeding corn. They're literally the same pea that you can buy at the grocery store. And the advantage to feeding these peas is they have about an 85% TDN, so total digestible nutrients, so about 85% of that pea is getting absorbed in the body. They have anywhere from 15 to 20% protein. So these are 16-foot hog panels that we're putting around this feeder pen. I like to put 6 to 8 panels. These are 16 feet long. That just gives plenty of room for the deer to hop in the pen, feed comfortably. That should give more than enough room for mature bucks, does, whatever's feeding in here to hop in, get a bite to eat, feed, feel comfortable, and hop out. And cross our fingers that we keep the pigs out. Talking about the feeder panels yesterday,
are putting feeder pens up, and wanted to show you guys. Definitely recommend these panels from Preferred Manufacturing. You do not necessarily have to put T-post on these panels. We put one every other panel just to help strengthen it for pigs. We've found that if a big group of pigs come in here and really wants to get in, they'll push these panels together and get to the feeder. So all we do is just put a T-post about every other one. One of our new food plots that we put in this year. We put soybeans in here about May 15th, and as you can see, the deer just absolutely hammered this plot. So we've gone in here and we've actually sprayed Roundup to kill the weeds, and we're hoping that these beans will recover. There's supposed to be the variety of bean that will recover from the leaf loss and hopefully get big and tall enough that will produce a bean for standing beans this fall. I'm not real optimistic on this one. We'll probably have to plow this up and plant a fall food plot blend in here.
Thank you for watching episode number 2 of Behind the Brand. We really appreciate you guys tuning in.